Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'm excited to kick off this presentation on industrial corridors in India. Today, we'll explore the strategic development of these corridors, their significance for economic growth, and how they're shaping the future of Indian industry. Over the next few slides, we'll cover key projects, benefits, challenges, and opportunities in this vital sector. Let's get started. Let's talk about industrial corridors. So, what exactly is an industrial corridor? Well, it's essentially a planned network of industrial clusters. These clusters are supported by high-quality infrastructure, think transport, logistics, power, and communication systems, that are all designed to work seamlessly together. The main goal here is to boost manufacturing, trade, and investment in the region. Now, these corridors connect major industrial towns, ports, airports, and markets, creating a kind of ecosystem that enables industries to grow and thrive. It's about creating an environment where businesses can operate more efficiently and competitively. We can see examples of successful models around the world, like Japan's Tokyo-Osaka corridor or China's Pearl River Delta. These examples show us how well-designed corridors can transform regional economies and become engines of growth. Throughout this presentation, we'll explore how developing such corridors can be a game-changer for our own economic development, aligning with our broader goals of infrastructure-led growth and industrialization. Let's explore the significance of industrial corridors in India. These corridors act as a powerful engine for economic growth, significantly boosting the country's GDP by encouraging large-scale industrialization. They serve as vital arteries that connect different regions, making trade and movement of goods more efficient. Infrastructure development is a key aspect here. These corridors integrate various modes of transportation like roads, railways, ports, and airports, creating seamless connectivity. This integration not only improves logistics, but also supports manufacturing, which is a core pillar of initiatives like Make in India and the National Manufacturing Policy. By strengthening manufacturing capabilities, these corridors help position India as a global manufacturing hub. Finally, one of the most impactful benefits is employment generation. Industrial corridors are expected to create millions of direct and indirect jobs, providing new opportunities across various sectors. Overall, these corridors are crucial for transforming India's industrial landscape, driving economic progress, and improving livelihoods. Let's look at how regional balance plays a vital role here. By focusing on developing backward and underdeveloped areas, we can reduce the heavy industrial concentration in just a few regions. This helps create more equitable growth across the country and unlocks potential where it's been underutilized. Next, attracting foreign direct investment, or FDI, is crucial. When we create world-class facilities, it builds confidence among investors. They see India as a reliable and attractive destination for their investments, which boosts economic growth and job creation. Finally, integrating into global value chains positions India as a competitive hub in the global marketplace. By aligning our industries with international supply chains, we not only increase our export potential, but also become a key part of the global economic landscape. All these points tie back to our overall theme: fostering balanced, sustainable growth that leverages our strengths and integrates India more deeply into the global economy. Now, let's take a closer look at some of the major industrial corridors that have been identified across India. These corridors are part of the government's broader initiative under the National Industrial Corridor Development Program, aiming to boost economic growth and infrastructure development. First, we have the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, or DMIC. This is a flagship project, and it spans approximately 1,500 kilometers. It connects two major economic hubs, Delhi and Mumbai, and covers 6 states along the way. One of the key features of this corridor is the development of 24 smart cities, which are designed to incorporate cutting-edge technology and sustainable urban planning to attract investments and create jobs. Moving on, there's the Amritsar-Kolkata Industrial Corridor, or AKIC. This corridor plays a vital role in linking eastern and northern India, creating a seamless connection between these regions. It is particularly focused on supporting sectors like agro-industries, textiles, and micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs. These sectors are crucial for regional development, especially for fostering local entrepreneurship and boosting exports. Overall, these corridors are strategic initiatives that aim to improve connectivity, enhance industrial productivity, and promote balanced regional development. They are integral to our vision of transforming India into a global manufacturing hub. Let's take a closer look at the Bengaluru-Mumbai Economic Corridor, or BMEC. This corridor is designed to connect Bengaluru, which is known as a major IT hub, to the industrial heartland of Maharashtra. The idea here is to enhance connectivity between these two key regions, boosting economic activity, trade, and investment along the route. Now, moving on to the Chennai, Bengaluru Industrial Corridor, or CBIC. This corridor specifically targets the development of automobile and electronics clusters. The focus is on creating a vibrant industrial ecosystem that can support these high-growth sectors. By doing so, we're not just linking cities, we're fostering specialized industrial zones that can drive innovation, create jobs, and strengthen supply chains. Both of these corridors exemplify how strategic infrastructure development can stimulate regional growth and integration, aligning perfectly with our overall theme of building a more connected and prosperous economy. Today, I want to highlight the VISAG, Chennai Industrial Corridor, or VCIC, which is a significant development as India's first coastal corridor. It's an integral part of the broader East Coast Economic Corridor, or ECEC, which aims to boost industrial growth along India's eastern coast. The ECEC stretches all the way from Kolkata in the north down to Kanyakumari in the south, and its focus is on port-led industrialization, making the most of India's extensive coastline. Moving on, we see that these corridors are not just isolated projects. They're part of an emerging network of infrastructure initiatives. For instance, the Northeast Industrial Corridor is connecting to ASEAN countries, opening up opportunities for regional trade and cooperation. Additionally, there are dedicated defense industrial corridors in Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. These corridors are strategically important, helping to strengthen India's defense, manufacturing capabilities, and supporting national security objectives. All of these corridors together are shaping a more connected and industrialized India, aligning with our overall goal of boosting economic growth through infrastructure and regional integration. Now, let's take a closer look at the main characteristics of industrial corridors. First, we have multimodal connectivity. This means that roads, railways, ports, and airports are all integrated seamlessly, enabling efficient movement of goods and people across different modes of transport. Such connectivity is vital for reducing logistics costs and improving overall supply chain efficiency. Next, we see the development of smart cities. These are futuristic urban areas that leverage IT-enabled governance and digital infrastructure to enhance the quality of life, streamline administrative processes, and promote sustainable growth. Smart cities within industrial corridors help attract talent and investment by offering modern, connected environments. Finally, there's the concept of industrial clusters. This involves grouping similar industries together in specific areas to benefit from shared resources, reduced costs, and increased collaboration. When industries cluster, they often become more competitive and innovative, which directly supports the overall goal of fostering economic growth within the corridor. Together, these characteristics form the backbone of effective industrial corridors, promoting connectivity, innovation, and economic synergy that align with our broader development objectives. Let's take a closer look at the PPP model, which stands for Public-Private Partnership. This approach emphasizes collaboration between the public sector and private investors, leveraging the strengths of both to drive growth and development. One of the key focuses here is being technology-driven. That means prioritizing areas like green energy, which is crucial for sustainable development, digital infrastructure to connect and empower communities, and AI in logistics to optimize supply chains and reduce costs. These technological advancements are vital for making industries more efficient and competitive. Another important aspect is skill development. We're establishing training centers aimed at meeting the needs of our industrial workforce. This ensures that our skilled labor pool is well prepared for the evolving demands of modern industries, which is essential for long-term economic growth. Finally, there's a strong emphasis on export orientation. By boosting India's share in global trade, we're not just focusing on domestic growth, but also positioning India as a significant player in the international market. All these points tie back to our overall theme: building a resilient, innovative, and globally competitive economy through strategic partnerships and focused development. Let's take a closer look at the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, or DMIC for short. This is a massive infrastructure project spanning about 1,500 kilometers, connecting Delhi to Mumbai. It covers 6 states, including Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. Within this corridor, there are several key projects designed to boost regional development. For instance, in Gujarat, there's the Dolra Smart City, which aims to be a hub for innovation and sustainable urban living. Similarly, in Maharashtra, the Shendra-Bidkin Smart City is part of this vision to create modern, efficient urban spaces. Now, the impact of the DMIC is quite significant. It's projected to contribute roughly a quarter, about 25%, of India's overall GDP growth. That's a substantial boost, demonstrating how strategic infrastructure projects like this can drive economic development on a national scale. Overall, the DMIC exemplifies how integrated infrastructure planning can transform regions, foster industrial growth, and support India's broader economic ambitions. Let's now turn our attention to some of the key challenges we face in implementing these projects. First, land acquisition disputes can be a significant hurdle. They often cause delays and increase costs, especially when negotiations become complicated. Next, we have environmental and social impacts, which require careful assessment and management to ensure sustainable development. Financing and cost overruns are also common issues. Securing adequate funding and sticking to budgets can be tricky, particularly in large-scale projects. Coordination among multiple stakeholders is another challenge. Getting everyone on the same page and working smoothly together can be complex, but is essential for success. Lastly, there's the issue of skilled manpower shortages, especially in emerging industrial hubs. Finding qualified professionals to carry out specialized tasks can limit project progress and quality. These challenges highlight the importance of strategic planning and robust management to overcome obstacles and keep projects on track, aligning with our overall goal of sustainable and efficient development. Let's take a look at the future prospects. First, there's the integration with the PM Gati Shakti Master Plan, which is a comprehensive approach to infrastructure development that aims to create a more connected and efficient logistics network across the country. This integration will significantly enhance our transportation capabilities and streamline operations. Next, this development will give a major boost to the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative, encouraging self-reliance by strengthening our domestic industries and reducing dependency on imports. It's about building a resilient economy from within. We also see a focus on strengthening global trade through better connectivity with regional organizations like BIMSTEC and ASEAN. This will open up more opportunities for international cooperation and trade, positioning India as a key player in regional and global markets. And all of these efforts tie into our larger vision of making India a $5 trillion economy. By improving infrastructure, boosting self-reliance, and expanding trade, we are laying the groundwork for sustainable and inclusive growth in the years to come. Let's conclude by emphasizing that industrial corridors are truly the backbone of India's manufacturing-led growth strategy. They're not just simple transport networks. Rather, they are comprehensive development zones that encompass infrastructure, industry, and urban development all in one. When these corridors are implemented effectively, they have the potential to transform India into a global industrial hub, attracting investments and fostering innovation. At the same time, it's crucial to remember that this growth must be balanced regionally and environmentally sustainable. By doing so, we ensure that development benefits all parts of the country fairly and responsibly. In essence, well-planned industrial corridors can drive economic growth, create jobs, and position India prominently on the global stage, all while maintaining regional harmony and ecological balance. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate your time and attention throughout this presentation. If you found this content valuable, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel at AKIC Magazine. Your support helps us continue to create and share more insightful material. Thanks again, and see you next time.